Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, grade 6? Welcome to DaVinci Online School. Let me at the first introduce myself. My name is Sameh Mahmoud, mathematics teacher, Madinat al-Ulum International School in Saudi Arabia. At the first, let me make a revision about the lesson, the equation. This lesson we started before in grade 5, but as you know, the mathematics, like the chain, all the topics are related to each others. We cannot keep moving to the next topic without me covering about the previous one. So that let me make a revision about the equation. The equation, as you know, at the balance, the two sides must be equal, okay, like the balance scale. Here you will find that the equation, as you know, is a mathematical sentence with the two sides, as we said, must be equal. The right-hand side must be equal to the left-hand side, includes the equal sign, okay? And remember, always remember that if you did something in one side, you have to do the same in the other side. Like this one, for example. Here, if we added 3 apples to one side, we have to add the same amount of apples to the other side. And also, if we subtracted 3 bananas from one side, okay, we have to subtract the same amount of bananas from the other side. Here, by looking at this scale, here, as you see, this is balanced. The two sides, the right-hand side and the left-hand side, both of them are equal. In the left-hand side, as we see here, 3 kilograms. And the right-hand side, we have 1 kilogram plus this watermelon. Can you tell me the weight of this watermelon according to the idea, as we said, this is equation, this represents equation, like this balance scale. The left-hand side, 3. What about the right-hand side? Yes, must be equal, 3. This 1 kilogram plus the weight of the watermelon. Then the weight of the watermelon to make it 3 kilogram must be equal, yes, equal 2. So we can write the relation, this equation in this form, x plus 1 equal 3. We can write unknown part, the unknown variable, like the variable x, that represents the weight of the watermelon. Here, by looking at this relation, this equation, x plus 1 equal 3, what number, if we added to 1, we will get the right-hand side 3. We can find the answer, the value of the variable x mentally, yes, equal 2, because 2 plus 1 equal 3. This is our equation. Let's solve this one. Here, x plus 4 equal 9. As you see here, this is equation with the variable x, the unknown part. To find to solve this equation, we have to find the value of the variable x. The value of the variable x that makes this equation true, that satisfies the equation. What number plus 4 equal 9? You can find it mentally, as we said, like the previous slide, or we can use another way. We can use the inverse operation. We can move this number, the constant, the number in the same side of the variable x, we can move it to the other side using the inverse operation. As you see here, this is addition, adding 4. We will move it to the other side by subtracting 4. Then x equal 9 minus 4, then x equal 5. Let's take another example. Y minus 2 equals 6. Also, as we said here, we can solve it by the inverse operation. This is subtracting 2 minus 2. To find the value of the variable y, we need to move negative 2 to the other side in the inverse operation. This is minus 2. We will move it to the other side by adding 2. Then y equals 6 plus 2. Then y equal 8. The inverse operations. Remember that the inverse operation of addition is subtraction. And the inverse operation of subtraction is addition. The inverse operation of multiplication is division. And the inverse operation of division is multiplication. Let's use this idea to solve the next examples. We have to keep the scale balanced because this is equation as we said. Okay, let's solve the next questions. 2x equal 8. 2x, let's think about this question. This is equation as we know. These two sides must be equal. The right hand side is 8 and the left hand side also must be 8. 2x, let's identify the operation here. 2x, 2 multiply x, this is multiplication. As we said, the inverse operation of multiplication is, yes, division. Let's divide both sides by 2. Or you can move it 1 immediately to the other side to find the answer. Here we said we will divide both sides using the inverse operation. We will divide by 2 to keep the variable alone. This is the main idea for solving any equation, to keep the variable, to keep the unknown part alone, without any coefficient, without any number. Then we will divide by 2 the left-hand side, and also the right-hand side we will divide by 2. Then the variable x equal 8 divided 2 equal 4. The next one, third x equals 6. Let's think about this question. Third x, this is like division, like x divide 3. As we said, 1 over 3x, third x, like x divide 3. To keep this variable alone, we will multiply both sides by the reciprocal. Reciprocal of 1 over 3. Reciprocal of fraction is the inverse, the multiplicative inverse. To rotate the fraction 1 over 3, its multiplicative inverse or the reciprocal is 3 over 1. Then we will multiply both sides, the right hand side and the left hand side by 3 to keep the variable x alone. Yes, we will cancel both of the two numbers, numerator and denominator, 3, to keep this variable alone. Then x equal 6 times 3 equal 18. Then the value of the variable x equal 18. Let's solve another question. 2x plus 8 equal 14. Here we have two steps. We will make more than one step. This is also equation, but here we have two different operations. We have addition with the absolute term, this constant 8. And we have another operation, multiplication, 2 times x, 2x. Which operation we will start with to solve this question, to solve this equation? At the first, remember to move the absolute term, the constant, to move 8, to start with addition or subtraction, to move this 8 to the other side using inverse operation, to make it negative, to make it minus 8, 2x equal 14 minus 8, then 2x equal 6. The second step, 2x, as we said in the previous slide, this is multiplication. Its inverse is division. Then we will divide by 2. Then we will move 2 to the other side in division. Then x equal 6 over 2, then x equal 3. Then the value of the variable x equal 3. What about this one? Here this is 7th x, 1 over 7x minus 3 equal 2. As we said here, we will start with the absolute term, with the constant, with this number minus 3, subtraction. Then the inverse operation of subtraction is addition, yes. Then we will move it to the other side in addition. Then 7th x equal 2 plus 3. Then 7th x equal 5. 1 over 7x, as we said, like the division. 1 over 7x, 7th x, like x over 7. This is division. Put in your mind this concept. If you found the coefficient of the variable, if it was fraction, to solve this equation, we will multiply by its reciprocal. The reciprocal of 1 over 7, yes, is 7. Then we will multiply by 7. We will move it to the other side by 7 to keep the variable x alone. Then x equal 5 times 7. Then x equal 35. Let's solve another type of question. Here, how to form an equation using the verbal expression. Some words, how to convert the verbal expression to the mathematical expression, to write an equation. Here we will use some expressions like difference. Difference represent subtraction, excellent. What about if he said sum? Sum represent addition. What about if he said twice? Twice represent multiplication. Division represent division sign, and so on. Let's convert this verbal expression to write our equation. The difference. Remember, this word, the difference, means subtraction. Subtraction of what? Number x and 5. Between them, difference. Then x minus 5 is 10, equal 10, as here represent equal. Then x minus 5 equal 10, because here he said the difference minus between the variable x and number 5. This equal 10. What about the next one? 9 is 7 more than number y. 9 is means 9 equal or equal 9. Let's write the equation from the beginning. 7 more than represent, more than refers to what? Refers to addition, yes? Then 7 plus number y. 7 plus y or y plus 7 equal 9. 5 times the number b is 25. This is very easy. 5 times, we said times means the multiplication. Multiplication between what? Between the number 5 and the variable b. Then 5 times b, 5b equal 25. 7 is 3 less than twice the number a. 7 is 3 less than twice the number a. In this question, please focus carefully, because here you can make mistake, because if you reverse the expression, you will make it wrong. Here, we know that 7 is 7 equal or equal 7. But what about the other part? 3 less than twice. Less than means minus. But we will write 3 minus or minus 3. Here he said 3 less than. Then we cannot write 3 minus, because 3 less than 3 is the smaller, the other part. Twice a is 2a. Then we will write 2a minus 3, not 3 minus 2a. Be careful. We will write 2a minus 3, because 3 is less than 2a. 3 is less than twice a. Then we write 2a minus 3 equal 7. Let's solve another question. b plus 14 equal 26. All of these equations about addition, with addition, as you know. We will, as we said, we will move 14 to the other side in subtraction, then 26 minus 14 to get the value of the variable b equal 12. Here we can make check that the value of b is 12. If you made substitution 12 plus 14, you will get the value. The other, the right hand side is 26. G plus 4 equal 12. Here, as we said, we will use the inverse operation. We will subtract both sides by 4, or you can move it to the other side, to the right-hand side immediately, 12 minus 4 to get the value of the variable g equal 8. We can make substitution of the variable g to check that our answer is correct. 8 plus 4 is 12. The next questions with subtraction. We will use the inverse operation. This is minus 3. Then to the other side, adding 3. Then f equal 5 plus 3 is 8. We can check this value. Then our answer is correct. The other one, also subtracting 18, we will move it to the other side by adding 18. 2 plus 18 is 20. Then the value of the variable n is 20. Question number 3, the same idea, using adding 8 or moving 8 to the other side to get that g equal 10. Question number 4, also we will move negative 11 using the inverse operation, adding 11, then m equal 12. The other type of questions using multiplication, we will divide. Because this is 3a, 3 times a, we will divide by 3. 18 divided 3 equals 6. Question number 2, we will divide by 4. Then the value of the variable n equal 8. 32 divided 4. Question number 3, 5m equal 45. 5m, this is also multiplication. To find the value of the variable m, we will move 5 to the other side in division. 45 divided 5 equal 9. Then the value of the variable m equal 9. The last one, 3x equal 3. We will divide by 3 to get the value of the variable x. The next slide using a division. The same idea, inverse operation. Division, we will multiply by this number, by 3. Then 3 by 6 is 18. In this question, we will multiply by 4. 4 times 9, 36. Question number 3, also we will multiply by 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Then the value of the variable x is 10. And finally, the last question, k over 8 equal 1. To find the value of the variable k, we will multiply by 8, the inverse operation, because this is division. Then the value of the variable k equal 8. Thank you for listening and have a nice day, and see you in the next session. Thank you.